Hi guys, this is Dean from Bellsandwhistlessport in association with Reginald's and Reginald's 3-1, and I'm here with Toks owoh from the Stonebridge Gym. Toks, how are you today?
Oh, not too bad. Fine. It's Friday, isn't it?
It is Friday.
End of the week. I'm good.
Just tell us a little bit about your history, a brief history about of yourself and how your career in boxing and how you got into training.
Yeah, I'm a former ABA champion. I had a lot of amateur fights, good record. And when I turned professional with Mr. Akai, and from there to Frank Maloney, Sky Sports, and from there to Frank Warren. You know what I mean? And I'm trained by great coach in the past, like Jimmy McDonough, Otto Uri, Eddie Futch, trained by a lot of people. You know, Steve Palmer, you know, I mean, Ken from my amateur days, and yeah, good people.
You've been with Stonebridge for how long now?
I've been with Stonebridge from the beginning. Actually, he didn't tell the story. I've been with Stonebridge from the beginning, because when Ali was starting the movement, and I was still professional, and I said I would join him when I finished my professional career. And at that time, nothing was moving for him. Nobody was training with the trainer that was there before. The trainer was there before. I like him, Ben, but the gym wasn't buzzing. Nothing was coming out. You know what I mean? For some reason, I don't know. But when I took over, actually, I bring one of my friends with me, which is Emmanuel. You know what I mean? He's a great coach. He's an Olympian, a former Olympian. And from there, we just take it by the horn and we run with it. That's it.
So Stonebridge has been here for 10 years now?
No, it's been here for, say, give or take 9 years, but for the first 5 years was nothing.
But have you seen the change and the reflection on the community from within the gym?
Oh, since we took over, the reflection in the community is big. Yeah. And we've been doing a lot of things for the community. You see all the boys from the street coming in now. Yeah. Now we have the mothers and the dads coming in, working out. Yeah. And yeah, this is good for the community. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So it looked like the Crump Gym, you know,
the resemblance. Yeah. Not the Crump Gym. Actually, you got that. It looked like Gleason.
Gleason's, yeah.
If you've been to Gleason in New York, yeah, that looked like Gleason. You did the roughness. It looked like Gleason. You know what I mean? Like the smell. You know what I mean? Like like that.
But is that the inspiration as well to try and get that impacting the community?
But one thing about boxing is blood and sweat. You know what I mean? Even though you see all these boxers are millionaires, you know,
this is where it starts.
Yeah, the smell of the leather, the smell of the blood. You know what I mean? This is what gets. You know what I mean? As a boxer, we understand. A lot of people don't understand. Oh, they smell the glove. Oh, my glove smells. It smells of money. Yeah. You know what I mean? Do you understand? Because at the end of the workout, at the end of the work, everything is good. You know what I mean? You just have to keep your head straight and listen to your coach, do what you were told, and you'll be fine.
So what do you see in the coming years for the Stonebridge Gym? Any big plans coming up?
We're just moving from strength to strength. You can see where we come from nothing to something. You know what I mean? When I took over, we have only give out, I think, 4 or 5 boxers, and they're not boxing. You know, they've been with Stonebridge for years. They've never been out to box. When I took over, and they won title. They won, I believe, Box Cup, 2 Box Cup. But since we took over, we've won 6 Box Cup. I think 7, give or take. ABAs.
Come on, leaps and bounds.
We took over. You have to understand. Like I said before, All Stars has been there for years. I love All Stars. All Stars is part of me, but since Akai stepped down, like I said before, things has gone down. They're not producing champions no more. You know what I mean? And we producing champions now. ABA, they just gone. The national championship, they just gone just now. We took more titles than them. That should not be happening. For a club that's been dynasty. That club has been there for years. You know what I mean? That club is the pillar of the community, period. You know what I mean? With that club, you have to understand the club made me, you know. Everybody, most of the people that are here, the club, that All Stars made. This is a baby gym for All Stars.
Yeah, correct,
So All Stars made this gym. So we kind of like look at them And everything they've achieved in the past, that's what we want to achieve. And go past them.
Yeah, that's the goal for Stonebridge.
That's what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love All Stars. You know, All Star will always be part of me. Yeah. But I just don't like what's happening there at the moment. I just don't like it. I just have to say I've got a big mouth. I will say I don't care about it. You know what I mean?
As for your style, the way you train, is there a particular style that you teach your students?
You have to understand, people know me in the professional, you know what I mean? I'm a former world number 3, so people know that. I boxed for the IBF title, you know what I mean? I was ranked by the IBF, I was ranked by the WB and the WBC, you know what I mean? And at that time, things was good, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, people know me as a go-getter, either on the street or in the ring. If you don't come for me, I'll come for you, period. There's no other way. It's either you get me or I get you. You know what I mean? So this is what I kind of like try and teach my boys. You know what I mean? Discipline, concentration, but at the same time, aggression. You know what I mean? If you're not going to do that in boxing, you might as well pack it up. Like I said before, play football.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Boxing is a man's sport. You know what I mean? Like in football, you have, how many people play in the team? 11, 12? Like if you get injured now,
someone else steps in.
And no, even though if you get injured now and they win the title, you still get medal, right? They still come out with your limp, you limp, but you still limp to get your medal, right? In boxing, it's not like that. Every man for themselves, and this is what I teach my boys. And I mean, this is the reason why we're getting result. Not only me, I'm not going to take the glory for myself. I'm going to say Emmanuel. You know what I mean? He's been here with me from get-go. You know what I mean? And he worked hard as me. And we work hard together. Me and him and Steve Padui. And before Steve Padui, there's a friend of mine called Caleb, Paul. And he's been there with us. And he helped us bring the club to a certain level before he left. And everything has been good since then. So I want my boys to fight. When people see me in the corner, they know what I'm about. Back in the days. They know I'm a banger. I'll go for you. So when they see my boy, I want my boy to reflect on what, if you get what I'm trying to say.
I understand.
So I don't want no. I'm not saying I train my boys to knock people out. No, I train them to box to their best. That nobody's better than them. You understand? And you can see on the floor, they know me. The first rule in boxing when you walk through that door is discipline. If I cannot control you in here, I cannot control you out there. I want to be able to say to you, the way you carry yourself in here is the way I want to see you carry yourself outside. I've never seen none of my boxers say, oh yeah, this one has been stabbed or this one stabbed some. They know not to do that. We don't need to do that. Boxing is control aggression. You have to control yourself. Sometimes I know I can get you. You step on my shoe, I will say sorry to you. But you don't want to step on my shoe. I say sorry to you. Sometimes you move away from fight because you know you're better than them. And this is what I teach these boys here. Because that's what boxing is all about.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much for your time, Mr. Owoh. And we can't wait to see how the Stonebridge Club progresses. It's going from success to success.
I can see them. We going up, up.
And it's just a good sign for London as well. It's a good sign for all the other clubs out there that are struggling in the communities and trying to help the kids. So thanks very much for your time, Mr.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Peace out.